Can you hear it? Welcome to Relay.
Ah. Why? Hello. Eric, can you say something so I can make sure that your audio works too?
Hello.
Yes,
David.
it does. All right. This
How are you doing, David?
I'm actually really cold all of a sudden.
You should probably close your window.
No, it's closed. It's closed actually.
Okay.
Yeah, cold and disturbed by the slow but steady rise of fascism again. How are you, Eric?
Okay. I've been sick all week, but I'm slowly getting better.
That is good.
Good times.
That's good.
I also did a thing. Now, I don't think there's a really good way for me to show you. But yeah, I'll just tell the audience that I now own an Odyssey G7 monitor, which is let's just say a sizable upgrade from my previous monitor, and I am in love with it.
Good.
For those who don't know, the Odyssey G7 is a 32-inch 1440p 240 hertz monitor. And it's curved too, which I took a little bit of getting used to, but I actually really like now that I've used it for like a day.
I know that the G7 isn't ultra wide.
Nope,
but
it's just big.
It's just big. But the ultra wide, slightly curved monitor that I've got now is I will not be going back to a flat screen for my main monitor. Like it's impossible.
No, it's really noticeable after you use it for a little while that, especially with this monitor, the G7, because it's actually got a really aggressive curve on it. But I'm like, well, the center of the screen is like the same distance for my eyes as the sides of the screen, and
Yep.
it's really noticeable. So yeah, no, I really like it. It's great. It also is enormous and has RGB all over it. And is
Because
just
of course.
fantastic.
Good.
The back of it looks like a jet engine. It's pretty cool with RGB lights inside. Pretty awesome.
Hello everyone. Hope you're all doing well this week. I don't have an intro prepared, but instead I have something that I started doing recently that I want to tell people about because I think it's a great thing to do. If you happen to have, friend or family that enjoy beverages of the yeasty, malty, hoppy variety, at Christmas, I wrap beer that I give people, and people have started wrapping beer that they give me as well. Because then you get a whole bunch of beer that's wrapped, and you put it all in the fridge wrapped. And then you go to the fridge and you're like, I need a beer. I wonder what this one's going to be. And it's like, it's a whole bunch of little presents that keep happening for like weeks and months after Christmas. And you're
That's
like,
pretty awesome. I like that idea.
what am I about to open? I don't know. Let's see what this is.
It's just gonna be pure chocolate.
Not
even any alcohol.
Funny you say that. This is a chocolate chip cookie dough porter, made by the Society of Beer Drinking Ladies.
Amazing.
Which is a phenomenal name for a brewery. So, yeah.
That's amazing.
If you know people what like beer, consider doing that for them. And if you yourself like beer, consider kicking your significant others until they do that for you. But as much as I'd like to talk about beer all day, I think we're going to talk about some Star Citizen.
Yeah, much more boring topic than beer.
I mean, yes. So,
oh man,
We actually
So what
had
are we doing? What are we doing
well,
this week, Dave?
there was an ISC this week, so we're gonna watch the ISC videos and talk about them.
They've returned.
They have derelicts.
Yes, derelicts indeed. Derelict caterpillars specifically. A lot, or at least not all of them are caterpillars, but they've managed to make some pretty amazing looking environments out of some crashed caterpillars. I think they're focusing pretty hard on making these interesting areas to play in, adding loot and stuff to them, so you have a reason to explore. Oh, also adding. You'll see this later in the video, but also adding hazards for exploration as well.
I think everything about this is good. We need more locations to explore. It's going to be really interesting as time goes on, because these should start appearing, like maybe not fleshed out as much as this, but where ships go down in the verse, you will get derelicts, which is going to be incredibly interesting.
Yeah, that's one thing I've always been curious about, how they implement that. I mean, they have a couple different ways they can do it. But I mean, the whole point of having a salvage, what am I trying to say? The whole point of having a salvage mechanic and a salvage career, I mean, you have to have the player Rex also create derelicts.
And I think there's going to be a couple ways that this is going to happen.
Oh man,
we're seeing
art here is just mind blowing.
We're seeing a bunch of concept art, right? And the concept art goes from, like, it started with a bunch of caterpillars in game that looked reasonably banged up, possibly in separate pieces and stuff, and fire's still going. And then they just showed a bunch of reclaimers, like, completely rusted out and overgrown, and like it's gonna progress. So I kind of wonder if what's gonna happen is when a ship crashes on a planet, there will be a chance that it spawns. Hey, no worries, Sargareth, do what you need to do. When you land on a ship, or when you crash on a planet, there should be a chance it creates a derelict, right? Or not even necessarily a derelict, but just a crash.
Mm-hmm.
And then, if that crash isn't salvaged within a certain amount of time, I feel like the game needs to almost wipe the crash and institute a second level of like slightly overgrown derelict, and then after a certain amount of time it wipes that and puts in a more rusted out derelict, and then like
I think that should entirely depend on the biome where you crashed.
Yeah.
Similarly, I think for in-space derelicts or wrecks, I don't think they should change.
No,
because there's just no reason for them to ever change.
Yep.
But yeah, with them showing these things like rusting out or overgrowing, I think it's a good opportunity to use those controls they have with the biomes to be like, now I'm gonna put a overgrown wreck here because this person crashed like a week or two ago or 6 months ago or whatever.
And when it starts, like at first when something crashes and becomes a derelict, it's probably best then for salvage, right? When it's new, you'll be able to strip the hull, gather components and such, but over time it becomes more interesting as exploration and loot and like hazards inside. Like, you look at one of those ancient reclaimers,
like, take it over.
Yeah. It's good. I really like this. I know that they're starting by, there's like, what, 10 or 12? Something like that. There's a couple derelict caterpillars that have been added here and there, but you can, like, where they are. the key is really going to be they need to generate procedurally
Yep.
where players
Yep.
or
What which
NPCs
you
actually
basically
crash.
you just got to get through the pipeline enough that you have lots of them,
Mhm.
of all different ship types, and then you can seed the procedural generation engine with them, and be like, just put these in places. Um, you just want to make sure it's not like, well, I mean, some I should say, I'm like, you want to make sure it's not too repetitive. Some games don't care, and they're just like every rec looks exactly the same. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Star Citizen's not
But
like that though.
I don't think Star Citizen wants to do that. So I think they got to get to a certain level of roster of derelicts.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
and they only have to do that for realistically, they only have to do that for crashed derelicts. Because in space derelicts, really all they have to get to is the point where ships don't completely blow up when they
yeah,
die. They like there's a chance of them break like there's we have to get
disabled or broken apart or whatever.
exactly, and then you just persist them as they are because they shouldn't rust, they shouldn't deteriorate, nothing should change.
There
So you
will
just
they
persist
will
them.
still have some they will still have some hero derelicts in space as well.
Of
They
course.
already have some, but there's like lore about Bengals being abandoned,
Yeah.
and that's gonna be, oh man, that's gonna be a whole thing. What's your favorite one of all of these that we've
Oh,
seen?
I'll go back to them. Sorry. Like of the concepts.
Of anything, any of this? Oh yeah, sure. Of the concept ones, yeah.
I really like the extremely rusted out reclaimer.
Yeah,
That
that one's cool.
you can kind of just see the like the support beams and such.
Uh-huh.
I'm a fan of that one.
I like I really am a big fan of the overgrown one. What the hell ship is that? Um, I was thinking about that earlier, and I never actually came to a conclusion. Do you know what ship it is? The overgrown one?
I thought it was also a reclaimer, but I'd have to see it again.
I don't think so. Or maybe it's just the front of a reclaimer, but I don't think it is. Anyway, I really like the overgrown one. You can do a lot of really beautiful artwork with plants like that. Especially with the quality of plants that they have in Star Citizen, which have always been very good. Well, CryEngine helps with that. But yeah. But all of this is just like this is core gameplay stuff, and I really love seeing them work on this stuff.
Yeah. These are things that just add more character and more to explore in the verse, and it's good. We need more of it.
Like this is the game, right? Like this is the game. This is what a lot of games are, is exploring these types of areas.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's not the entirety of the game, but this is gameplay, and this is what we've been asking for, right? It's
Yeah.
places to go, things to do, people to harass.
Yeah, no,
Ways
that
to get blown
that
up.
overgrown one there, that's a reclaimer. You'll see it in a second.
Oh, that one in the swamp, yeah. The swamp. But I
yeah.
meant the one in the forest.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I'm going to shift us over to
Sounds good.
Maria Pure of Hope. Pure of Heart,
Heart.
right.
Her hope is not pure. I mean,
No. I mean, her heart isn't very pure either. This
yeah.
this hospital looks like a level out of BioShock,
Yeah.
quite frankly.
Yeah.
I think it looks so bloody good.
Mm-hmm. Definitely, the artists at CIG are really impressive. Like they have atmosphere down to a T here. Just such a different atmosphere from most of the other hospitals,
Yeah.
and just so accurately reflects the zone where it is.
Hey, Luke, how's it going? I'm. It's funny because I don't really notice the hospitals when I spawn in them. or at least at
Unless you respawn in Grimhacks.
well, and that's the thing. Like I spawn any of the other ones, and I'm
Whoop.
like whatever, and then you spawn at Grimhacks and like, oh, right,
That's a lot of blood.
yeah, yep. But the art for the new ones looks amazing. I can't wait to see those in game.
Yep.
They also showed off some mining gadgets.
Oh, I wonder if that's a call out to Firefly there. Sorry, going back to the hospital there. Do you remember a lot of Firefly and Serenity?
Fair bit, yeah.
I mean, obviously the whole Hurston family is a little sketchy.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, over their portraits it said "creating a better world."
Yeah.
And if you remember back to, I think specifically Serenity, that was a key line in Serenity. Very dystopic key line.
I remember Serenity a lot less than Firefly.
There's a line there: creating a better world, all of them better worlds, and it's the very
right. Okay.
yeah. It's at a particular moment.
I mean, probably
Movie.
that seems like a callback. Okay.
But yeah,
Mining gadgets.
anyway. Mining gadgets. So this is, I have two thoughts on this. First of all, I think it's really cool. And second of all, I don't know if anyone's going to want to do it. I think the reward has to be pretty high, or it has to be pretty convincing to actually get you to leave your ship and put one of these suckers on the rock.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, if you have an extremely valuable rock that you can't mine because it's enormous, and it's got, you know, like some ludicrously valuable material in it, it probably is worthwhile. It's just not something you're going to do to every rock, I'll put it that way. Drive you crazy.
No, but so this I like that they're doing the mining gadgets. It really harkens back in my mind to the original Orion.
Oh, the Orion mining, yeah, for sure.
The Orion mining, thanks to Citizen Shenanigans, it harkens back to the Orion, the design dock.
Orioning.
The Orioning design dock.
Yes, yeah, for sure. Yeah, you can definitely see them trying to unify. I think this might be a move to try and unify like prospector mining with Orion mining somewhat, which are originally were very far apart in design. So.
Well, like they even talked in the Orion design document about how the Orion could launch missiles into the rocks to find like weak points and where exactly it should drill and you know, blow things apart a little bit. But it does, that makes sense. The Orion should be able to do that, but it shouldn't be the only way to do that. So I like that the mining gadgets exist. It allows a single person or a couple people in a mole to have some of the same effects that they could have in an Orion.
Yeah, for sure. Gives you more abilities.
It gives you a lot more ability. My immediate concern is, yeah, Aluk. Well, how are they saying they don't make sense? I haven't seen what they're saying, but my concern is it looks incredibly complicated, and they
How
only
so?
talk. Well, like they were talking about how you have to, like, the field range and the axial scatter and the propagation, and you have to figure out like what to get the. Like, this is all
Dude,
a little.
All you have to do is move the sliders on the thing and make the waveform look good, and that's it.
I guess,
You're done.
but
That's
that's on that one, right? My concern is there's a whole bunch of different mining gadgets, and what they were saying is, like, that one, getting the waveform right on that will reduce the instability but increase the resistance.
Yep.
Like it's it
I mean,
seems
it
like
tells
it
you
might
on
be
the
a lot.
it tells you on the gadget what it does. Like when you buy it. So
Yeah,
you know, like you go shopping for this gadget. There are a bunch of different ones.
I know, but you have to buy all of them, right? You have to buy.
Not
You have to have
necessarily.
what?
Because you match it up with what your mining laser is good at, right? So your mining laser will have specific things that it's good at and not good at.
I guess.
So
It's
no,
just
it's one of those things that I actually really like this because it is one of the things that's like um, um, easy to play, hard to master type of things, right? Um, Mining is super easy, and you just if you find a rock you can't mine, you just move on. That's what I did for a long time. But if you want to get deep into it and like, you know, dive down the rabbit hole, you can.
yeah. There's I don't know. There's so much. It's nuts.
There is a lot, yeah. But that's good though, like because you have to understand this is a game that people are going to be playing for like, well, hopefully for like thousands of hours, right? You don't
One
want
hopes.
it to be,
Yeah.
you don't want it to be like freaking well all the other games that where there's mining, you know, you just walk up to like an Eve, you just
Click
like
E.
click on an asteroid and then you click mine and then you walk away and go do something else for an hour. You know.
Yeah.
Or in, you know, a lot of games that are more like RPGs, you just like smack the thing with the pickaxe twice and then pick up the pieces. Yeah. I like that there's some complexity.
So, mining is probably it's the most detailed of the non-combat professions we have right now.
Right now, yeah.
Makes you think, and we can start like they've got these mining gadgets. You can sort of see the same in some of the medical stuff. There's all the different drugs. I'm interested to see what happens when they start doing gadgets for salvage, for repair, for like they're gonna. It's
Be a
not
lot of
like they're
stuff,
gonna.
man.
It's not like they're gonna go this much into depth with mining, and then have salvage be click done. Like everything is gonna have this much depth, and it's just.
They've always talked about that too.
I know.
They have no interest in creating really well. At least they don't seem to have any interest in creating really like shallow mechanics,
Yeah.
which is good because it doesn't make any sense for a game like this to have really shallow mechanics. If somebody wants to do salvage and that's like the thing they want to do, you don't want to have the actual like act of salvaging be stupidly boring.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep. So what else did we get? We got they're working on cluster bombs and cluster missiles.
This one is really funny.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, they look neat. I'm sure
already
they'll
had
cost
cluster-
a ton.
We already had cluster missiles back in Arena Commander days, but they didn't work very well.
Yeah. I really like the bombs
crashed.
though in that the explosion from one sends
So
the
funny.
others tumbling.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. A huge explosion, then the other ones just go flying.
It's cool though.
Whoa.
I like more options for. We all like more options.
Yeah. There's, oh man, with all of the things that they're putting in, there's gonna be so many ways to play this game.
There already are.
Like, you're gonna be able to carpet bomb people.
Yep.
Yeah. Pretty funny.
It's nuts. It's nuts is what it is.
It is.
We got some looks at the Scorpius, I believe.
No, I don't think so. Was it the Scorpius? I know we got to see the Vulture. Bum, 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 bum. That's the Vulture.
The interior of the Vulture looks cool.
It's
It
very standard Drake.
I don't even get Drake from this. I get crap. I feel like it's also a V. Vanguard.
Kind of. It's got a bit of an Aegis vibe to it, mostly just the color. But all the exposed wiring and shit is all.
But even the
Is a
exposed
very
wiring in this is less exposed than other Drake ships, I feel. I don't know. I get a very
It's not
Vanguard feel from it.
Definitely, I definitely see where you're coming with that. Where you're coming from with that, but not a very complicated ship, I have to say.
No.
It's
Nice toilet though.
Pretty. It's a very nice toilet. It even has a shower head.
As all
Right above your
toilets
head.
should.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's just efficiency, man. You got to shower while you're, on the toilet.
There it is. There's the Scorpius.
Bum, bum, bum.
In white box. And by Scorpius, I actually mean the Angry Aurora.
Yeah, of course. The grown-up Aurora. Oh, that's funny.
I really love how much it looks like an Aurora when it's all folded away. I absolutely love it.
It's so funny too because it doesn't look anything like the Aurora when it's like deployed.
Not at all.
When it's landed, you're like, wait a second, I know that silhouette.
Yeah.
That's an Aurora.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And we got some early work at more, some more looking at the hull, eh?
Yes, Elwook. The Vulture is a very bougie Drake. Oh yeah, hulls.
And some more looks at the
hull, eh?
Merchantman. The Merchantman's going to be nuts inside, just absolutely nuts. I can't wait to see it like actually rendered out, not just in like white and gray box, but
I think this is all just white box still.
yeah.
I don't even think they were great. No, this isn't even gray box.
And
They're
then
still working on it.
The Corsair, I really like this ship.
Yeah, the Corsair is nice.
I kind of
It's
want
cool.
one.
Yep.
I love the wing design on it.
Yep. Yeah.
And
it's
if
really
those
cool.
and again, if those wings actually rotate, I'm going to strangle someone at CIG because where's my damn freelancer rotating wings?
They sure do look like they're rotating.
They do.
Although, would they collide if they? No, they wouldn't. They would clear.
Yep.
Yeah, I do. I do have a feeling if those actually do rotate for VTOL, that there's going to be an uprising among freelancer fans.
The freelancer needs something
Give me back my VTOL engine.
Seriously, it was supposed to be an incredibly maneuverable ship due to those thrusters, and what we got was a
Cargo ship.
it's a pickup truck with 4 flat tires.
I just watched a Rick and Morty episode where they get a flat tire in space, which is pretty entertaining.
And then we got some colors for Pyro. Excited to see Pyro.
Yep, it's going to be very interesting.
I'm excited for Pyro for 2 reasons. 1, to go and explore it and be like, oh, this is really, really pretty. Mm-hmm. And 2, to then immediately go back to Stanton and never go to Pyro again and be happy because Stanton is a lot less populated because everyone's going to be playing in Pyro.
Yep. Yeah, I could see that.
Because I don't want to. I don't want to play with people.
You also don't want to die.
I don't want to play with humans in my game. Damn it.
Yeah. Jeez. How rude.
How wooed.
Really like the art style and all of this.
This again gives me the worry though. Like, I look at the ridiculous amount of detail they're going into in Pyro. And something like this of like, look at all those bloody cables. how are they going to deal with all those cables? And I look at and like this station and like look at this. This is
That's
nuts.
amazing.
This is insane.
Oh, I know what you're looking at. Yeah,
But
yeah. That station is just amazing.
the station is insane. But I look at this and I'm like, okay, wait. So you're telling me there's 98 systems left to go?
Yeah, they got it. No problem. It'll happen eventually. No, but I don't think I don't think you ask them to reduce their level of detail. It just is what it is.
No, you can't. They can't reduce their level of detail now.
No.
I think though. I think what they have to do is.
I mean, eventually, the thing is though, what they're doing is building up, and they've been doing it for years. But they're building up asset sets, right? You don't. A lot of this stuff you don't have to remake later. You just redress it.
Yeah.
Put it back out there.
Still,
it takes a lot less time to make.
It's going to be a long road to 100 systems.
Yep.
Yeah.
I figure. I'm gonna say they're gonna pull it off by 2040.
I'm going to say it's going to take another 10 years after the launch after release. I think after release, they get people working on Squadron Episode 2. The PU is relatively
Star Systems.
PU is relatively stable. Star Systems. Go.
They should borrow some Star Systems from Eve. They got like 9,000.
No, I'm good. All right, and well, that was all of the stuff on ISC this week.
Yeah.
Which means we're gonna go back and start doing that other thing we've been doing recently. Oh wait, I gotta put this on top. 1 second, sorry. Did that work? There. Well, you joke there, Elwook, but I mean, it is a built-in content trip. Like, I don't know, World of Warcraft has an expansion every like 2 years, 3 years?
Yeah, pretty much.
But Star Citizen's going to expand with new star systems, right? And let's say they make... But I think it is reasonable to assume that CIG could eventually start doing 3 to 4 systems per year.
That's a lot more than 10 years, though.
I know it's more than 10 years. I'm saying let's assume they do. Let's assume they can do 4 systems per year. That's a new system every quarter. That's basically an expansion every quarter to the game. Mm-hmm. That is completely new stuff to explore every quarter at no additional cost. The base value of Star Citizen at that assumption is insane. And yeah, the player base will probably move, but some of them won't, because there are some people that are going to be like, no, I'm good right where I am.
People will establish themselves, and some people will move into the new system because they want to have that kind of exploration and discovery and go and check out new stuff. But a lot of people will build up like their livelihood in a specific area. All right, so are you in the game?
I am loading. I was kicked due to inactivity, so I am loading.
Yeah, I was kicked due to inactivity as well.
That's fair.
There are like medical, I don't know what's going on, but there are medical gowns like all over the place around here.
People
like
dying.
17 of them.
Optimal nutrition achieved. All right. Well, let's suit up.
What about suiting down, Dave?
I need to get better like default armor. I don't like it. Also, I can't wait until this inventory system like loads a little more quickly.
Yeah.
Because right now, it's slow.
It is. It is. It is. It is. Slow. All right. So, I should put on a backpack. What are we going to? What are we doing?
I don't know. I
Okay.
want to find a derelict, but I know that's not going to happen.
Not. Probably not with as little time as we have.
Oh, I've got a whole bunch of medical gowns in my inventory. Okay,
Nice.
so the inventory didn't wipe actually. They gave us back like anything you were entitled to, but anything you had previously I seem to have kept at least.
Nice.
Filters.
They're being nice.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that assault rifle that I got on that one mission we were together,
Nice.
I still have it.
Yeah, I know, Elwook. I have this problem where I always play female characters if I'm able to, so. Ammo, I don't. Yeah, I've got no ammo for any of my guns. I really got to remedy that at some point. Okay. Um. So, how's everyone else doing this week in chat? How are you all? Played any of what are we? 3 point. Oh god, this is point 1. Don't blame me. I'll look. Elevator. Let's head to the lobby. I'm heading to the lobby, and I'm gonna head to the space port place after I try and find you. Oh, that's dumb of me. I don't think we're probably not in the same server because I didn't click to join on you. Nakara? Oh. I seem to have lost Nakara. Well, everyone, I've lost Eric, so talk to me.
Hello.
Oh, you're back.
I am indeed. Sorry, computer crashed.
Oh, that's no good.
You probably figured out.
Yeah, I did. I did figure that. I was just asking people in chat to talk to me because I'm not an adult and I don't do very well on my own.
I see. My camera apparently is in like 120p right now. What's going on here?
I don't see you at all. I just see gray. But oh, how's it running with a 3070? I'll look. Also, yeah, I like pre-builts are pretty much the only way to get a decent GPU right now, aren't they?
One of the only ways, yep. A lot of people are just buying a pre-built computer so they can pull the GPU out of it.
That's it's nuts.
Yep. Yeah, you were lucky. You managed to get your hands on one.
I was very lucky, and I know how lucky I was. And I'm still very worried that something might happen to my 3080, but so far it's doing well.
You can't see my video at all?
Nope. You have no video.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, damn. It's being very uncooperative at the moment. Sorry.
What? How do I do it? It's underscore or show FPS underscore 1.
No, it is R underscore display info space 3.
Right. I never remember that. Here, you can see my FPSs. Which are not great, but I am also streaming, so.
All right, I'm gonna close Discord and reopen it. I'll be back.
Okay.
Just give me a minute.
Isn't there? Yeah, that gets less. There we go. I haven't had too much problem with desync, I feel. I've had the problems of I'm a horrible pilot, and the game is still incredibly buggy at times, but I feel like those are all, those are all solvable things.
What is going on?
It's alright, we don't need video. They're just watching
All right.
the stream anyway, so. Join me in game. Let's,
Will do.
what is that?
Will do.
NBIS terminal.
Do you want me to tell you about something I was geeking out about last night?
Yeah, do it.
So, one of the space discords I'm in, they were chatting about this notional trajectory that NASA's exploring for emission to Sedna. Now, do you know what Sedna is?
Is it not an asteroid? Or a planetoid?
Little bigger. It's a dwarf planet.
It's like Pluto. It's one of the Plutos.
It's half the size of Pluto. It's about the same size as Ceres. But what makes it interesting is it's really, really far away. But it's still in the solar system. It has an orbital period of like almost 12,000 years.
All right.
To get around the sun. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, we just happened to discover it, like, I think it was like 10 or 15 years ago. And it will come to its closest approach because it has this crazy elliptical orbit. It comes really close to, or really close relatively, I should say, to the sun, and then swings way, way out, so it's just ludicrously far away. Anyway, it's coming to its closest approach in like 2076. And they're like, well, we'd better visit it then, because if we don't, it won't be coming back around for another 12,000 years.
Start planning.
So they're starting to work on it now. But yeah, they're currently exploring an option to launch a mission in 2034, which will utilize a Jupiter gravity assist, among other gravity assists, but a Jupiter gravity assist, and then a Neptune gravity assist, and then it would arrive at Sedna in 2064, I think. Like 30 years to get there.
Nice.
That's the closest. That's the closest it gets.
Elwook, my FPS are ranging from 20 to 25-ish.
Wow, so your GPU doesn't help you at all. Lovely.
I don't think it's GPU that's my problem. I think it's
Nope.
CPU for... Because I'm also streaming.
Oh, that probably has a pretty big impact, yeah.
Yeah.
Or could have a big impact. Also, to be frank, Star Citizen has an issue with performance largely because of the servers.
Okay, are you back in?
Loading.
Cool.
The game is working on it.
I was sort of getting into Star Citizen again, getting really excited to play it, and then last week I had Oh, I guess I never told anyone about this. Okay, so here's the story. Last week, if you remember from the previous adventures of David and Eric, I went to prison.
You did.
For reasons that we don't need to go into. Because I've already gone into them
He was a
several
criminal.
times. I was apparently a criminal, even though I did nothing wrong. I swear I did nothing wrong! Anyway, I went to prison. We ended the show with me having about 3 hours of prison time left to serve. AMD, Elwook. We ended the show with me having... Why do they have, like, a air hockey table here?
Why not have an air hockey table? That's the real question.
I don't think it's an air hockey table. I just don't know what it is. We ended the show. I had 3 hours left to serve in prison. It's supposed to count down while you're offline. So I was like, this is fine. Next week I'll log in a little bit early. I'll get out of prison and we can go do stuff. Anyway, last weekend, 1 week ago, I logged in about an hour and a half to 2 hours before the show to prep, and I woke up at Grimhex, and I still had my wanted status, my crime stat, and I got really angry and didn't want to play it, so I canceled the podcast because I didn't want to go to prison again. So I did a character reset because... I mean, honestly, because I'm really not sure what else I was supposed to do.
Korea, but you tried to go to Korea and it was being blockaded by people.
Yeah. Korea, I don't like Korea. I need to find out what the alternates are to Korea, because I don't like how crime stat works right now.
Korea's a death trap.
I know, but... I mean, I served my time in prison. It's not my fault.
You can invite me to a party.
Yeah, I will do that again. Anyway, that was my last week of Star Citizen, and invite sent. And I got fed up with it, so I didn't play it at all, and now I'm going back into it, I suppose.
I'm on my way over to the spaceport. Almost there.
Cool. I am in Hangar 4.
Excellent.
So, Elwook, I kind of agree with you. I think that I would have had a fun time in prison, but, like, we ended the show right when, while I was in prison. And I feel like prison would have been okay, but I didn't want to do another podcast of me stuck in prison, because I feel like that would have been really bloody boring.
I think you should have tried to escape, and I could have come and grabbed you. But you weren't in prison though. You were just yeah.
I wasn't in prison.
You would have had to get arrested again, and the whole
So. All right, we're taking I'm going to find a submission. We're taking the freelancer out. Let me know when you're on board.
All right. I'm just going up to the terminal right now.
What do we want to do?
Should be there in about 2 minutes. Oh, that's kind of cool. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised, but...
I feel like this is probably a bad idea, but we're going to try it.
What's that?
Someone's stash has been compromised and it's about to be hit. We have to go to a crash site, find the stash, and then bring it back to Rayari Anvik Research Outpost. And if we run into any of the people trying to rob this person, we have to kill them.
Excellent. I did bring weapons.
Good. I don't have ammo for my weapons, but I do have weapons, so I can kill someone and pick up their weapons.
Yep. All
Let's
right.
check out the map.
What? You're in New Babbage, Hangar 4?
Yeah.
Me too, but you're not here.
What?
Okay, that's interesting. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Oh my.
Are we in the same instance?
That's what I'm wondering. I'm gonna go to the main menu just a moment and see if I can resolve this issue. Bum, 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 bum. That's kind of my fault. I think I should have checked
It's all good.
when I was coming in. I was trying to do it fast.
See,
Okay, I'm now in a party. I am in a party with you, so I'm gonna just click join leader and see how that goes.
okay.
Go ahead, Dave.
So I'm just while I wait for Eric to show up. I just want to look here at this bracket here on the freelancer that clearly is designed to rotate on the freelancer engine. Like it 100% is supposed to rotate. Look at it.
Oh man.
Look at it. This is for rotation. There can be no other explanation. So why on earth can't it rotate? Also,
I can tell you why if you want to know.
oh, I know why. I'm just angry at them for it.
Why?
You know, I also really liked in the original Freelancer that there was a way in from under here, from under the nose. I'm sort of sad that that's gone.
Yeah, for sure.
The most maligned ship in the verse. Ooh, that's a weird graphical logic. Actually, there's a question for everyone. What ship do you think is most in need of an overhaul?
The Gladiator.
Okay. Didn't it get one not terribly long ago?
I don't think it's been touched since it was done in Arena Commander days.
I thought
No,
it was...
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they haven't touched it because they needed the tech from the Hull series to fix the seats, because they weren't working properly. I don't think it's been overhauled. But someone might correct me on that.
Are you in the game?
I'm in now. Yep.
How far away are you?
Of
you're
course.
far. Okay.
Put me back in my bed.
Yeah.
I'll be there as soon as I can.
Cool. They're storing the ship, so I'm going to go get it again.
Yep, for sure. Sorry, man.
Shenanigans, I feel your pain. There's a reason that this podcast happens at 8:30 because my 2-year-old doesn't go to bed till like 7:30. I've never actually flown a Mustang. Wait, why am I going this far down? I feel like the Freelancer the Freelancer really needs an overhaul. You can't even change the weapons on the Freelancer right now, which is not great. The Saber Raven doesn't work properly, which sucks. My list of ships that I've been able to try is sort of limited, though, so... okay, there it is. Everything about the Lancer is annoying. They need to redo the ship entirely.
So that was annoying.
What's that?
Oh, my computer crashed again.
Oh, that's not
Completely.
good.
Yeah. I would suggest that you just go out and try and do the mission, and I will watch and
Cool.
comment.
Sounds good. I will do that.
By the time I get back in there, it'll be too late. So
Yeah.
sorry about that, man. I don't know what's going on, but my computer, like it's not even just like my graphics card or the game. My computer just totally locked up entirely twice. So
Power
I don't
supply.
know what's going on. Maybe
It's always the power supply.
it's not always the power
Always.
supply. It's like saying it's always the CPU. It's not always the CPU.
It's never the CPU because it's always the power supply.
Could be PSU. I haven't replaced my PSU in a long time.
Every single problem I've ever had, aside from the one time when one of my SSDs failed, every other problem I've ever had has been PSU. Yeah, I don't know why I had to push that Elwook, since the thing was telling me that they were going to store it for me, but apparently I did, so... PSU, it's not even just that the PSU fails first, it's just that, like, they're the least resilient piece of equipment on your computer.
I
Like,
think-
they're the
I think
most
they
likely.
I think they can be resilient, but you have to actually spend the money, which very few people do, and I sure don't.
I spent the money.
Every time?
Yeah, I do now.
Oh wow.
I really, really hate having to RMA a PSU.
I usually just buy a new $50 PSU and throw it in my system.
Fair enough.
But there are the ones that are like hundreds or even $1,000 that I'm sure they don't fail as often.
Yeah, I've got one that was a couple hundred, I believe.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Holy.
Okay. Why is... Whoa, what is happening with my ship? There. No, I want you to look this way, please, ship. The dust on my my open air one shenanigans, none. There's no dust. I've blown the dust out once in the last, whatever, year and a half that I've had this thing,
Nice.
and I didn't even have to.
Nice,
Like,
nice.
There's seriously no dust on it. It's not been a problem at all. I think more people need to consider open air cases if they're able to, because I don't know, like...
It does have a lot of benefits. It's also... It depends on what your house is like, though, too.
Yes.
If you have a lot of, like, if you got a lot of problems with, like, cat hair and stuff, it
Yeah.
can be a problem.
Our cats don't really come in this room very often. The door's normally closed. It's in the basement, so it's cooler down here by default. But and I feel like because it's up on the wall, it's sort of out of any of the high traffic areas anyway, so just not as much makes it up there. Desk normally settles, down on things. I don't know. I've never been happier with a PC I've built.
Nice.
I don't
Awesome.
know. I don't really know what I'm gonna do. Well, actually, no. I know what I'm gonna do. At some point, when I get, Nakara's. My bad.
What's wrong?
He's asking about yours, not mine.
Oh. What was he asking? Heat issues?
How's the dust?
Oh, the dust situation. No, mine's good. I blew it up out recently. There's no dust buildup on it. It's a desk build, and it's never really had a significant number of dust issues. So, I think I might know what the issue is, and this would take a lot of explanation. But, um, I'm I I'll just say I'm low key, actually probably high key in the market for a new CPU. I had an incident a while ago where I was trying to use I don't think this is very common, but I was trying to use liquid metal to cool my CPU because I like playing around with stuff. And I don't even know how, but I somehow managed to damage the IHS on my CPU, which is the integrated heat spreader. It's the like silver top that goes over the actual CPU cores, and it has a divot out of it. It's probably not great. My CPU temps always look fine, but obviously the contact with the cooler can't be awesome. I occasionally have crashes. Sometimes it's like this where it's like a twice an hour. Generally it's much more like once every week or two. So I don't know.
Where does it want me to go?
Yeah. Yeah, I have like a hole, not a hole, but like I have a big like piece missing out of the IHS now. Well, not big. It's like a few millimeters, but it seems big for something that's supposed to be perfectly smooth. Yeah. It's not great. My temperatures are really good. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm assuming that's the problem, but it's so inconsistent. It's very hard to tell if it actually is the issue or not.
Do I actually have to fly all the way there?
No, probably not.
I can't. There's nothing for me to fast travel to.
Do you see the OMs?
Yeah, I did. I got to the closest OM. Like, I don't see a closer one.
Not on that map, anyway. Well, flying you shall go.
It's so far away.
It's only 320 kilometers. Just oh, dude, man, you're going like over 1,000 meters per second. You're gonna get there in no time. Fine. You're cruising.
Where's cruise?
Citizen shenanigans. I'm sorry. I've made you so disturbed. But I mean, it sounds bad, but I mean, I've been running it like that for a couple of years. It's not been like it works most of the time. So it's very hard for me to tell whether that is the issue or not. But like for temperatures, like even when I'm gaming, I get like 50 degrees on my CPU and 70 on my GPU. So I don't think that's the issue. It's not heat. But I should check for the Windows event log. Event viewer.
Is that me? That's me, right? Yeah, there's nothing there for me to click to select the crash
If you
site.
just
Oh well. We're flying. Be there soon. I mean, I will say that this build is the first time I've ever gone water cooling. I've only ever done air cooling before.
Are you actually water cooling or doing an AIO?
AIO.
Yeah.
That to me is water cooling.
A lot of people use AIOs now.
Yeah.
It's very, very common.
Thing is, I don't actually think it helps me at all. Like, I don't think I
Probably
needed
not.
it. But I needed to balance the fans of the GPU with some fans of something else to the side.
You needed it aesthetically.
Yeah.
Well, thanks. My computer, I'm looking at the Windows event log, and it's like the system shut down unexpectedly. I'm like, well, yeah, I know.
God.
I was hoping you'd tell me why.
This game is just
Um,
so bloody pretty.
oh, it really is. Yeah, it really is.
Like, look at this. The other planet in the background. Love it.
Right.
You know, there's one
Now,
thing. Sorry, go ahead.
good. No, good.
That's all you?
I was just gonna say, I was gonna say something, and then I realized it's probably not necessary. I was just gonna say, don't drop down too low to the surface too quickly, because if there is any atmosphere, it'll slow you down.
I'm already in Atmo, apparently.
Oh yeah, and your speed's dropping. Yeah, I see that. But yeah, that's all I was gonna say. Is that if you go into the atmosphere, the drag starts to slow your ship down.
As it should.
Yep. Oh, totally.
No,
Oh,
the clouds do get pixelated, Elwook.
That's a bug.
It's a known problem.
It's a yeah. Look, it's a rendering issue. And CIG is well aware of it. They can't. As far as from what I've heard, they can't fix it right now. But they do plan to fix it coming up. It might. I'm just guessing here, but they may not bother fixing it on the current renderer, considering they're replacing it with a new renderer.
Yeah.
It might not get fixed until we get Gen 12 renderer.
It's the one problem I always have with building a new PC. Like, I always want to just build a fully new PC. I hate doing like incremental upgrades because
Yeah.
I don't know why, but like I've got a new PC. It was built in the last 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
The worst part about it is that means I'm not gonna be able to build a new PC for like 3 years or 4 years.
You could.
I mean, I could, but good luck justifying that to Cass.
Yeah, that's fair.
I love building new PCs. Okay, let's slow things down a bit here.
Seriously, I completely agree with you, and that is like, there's a small part of me that just wants to open a computer building business because I like building computers. I don't know if I'd make any money doing it, but
There's a part of me that sort of wanted to do the same, but with like custom things like this. Like I want to find interesting. I feel like my next build is also going to be. It's probably not going to be an open air build like this one, but I don't know. I was thinking like, I wonder if you could put. Oh, there's a bunch of packages. So here was my last really dumb thought. I've always found what are they called? Am I lying it? Yeah, my gears are down. Okay. Like model trains.
mm-hmm.
I've always found model trains really cool.
Mm-hmm. They are very cool. I've never really gotten into it, but they're really neat.
Okay, why am I not going down at all?
It's the control button.
I know, I'm hitting it. And I'm what is happening here?
That's
I don't
weird.
know. I can't
Equal.
see anything. Are there like flashlights on this ship?
Oh, well, there are lights, absolutely. Um, what's the key for
There we go,
lights?
lights. I don't know what the key is, but game glass is great.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, well, that looks landed to me. Okay, it was that. Weapons.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Thank you, Elwick.
Yeah.
That's a good tip.
What did I... Sorry, Sargreth. I think I said something dumb, but, you know, I'll often say dumb things. Wait, is that gunfire? No. 23 minutes of survival estimated. Okay, that's good. I got time. I got time. I wonder if you could build, like, and it would be completely insane and very dangerous, but like, imagine you built a model train on a track, but you built it around sorry, I've got to try and pick this thing up. No, grab. You built it around like the parts of a computer.
Okay.
So as on the train was the CPU, and it actually traveled around the track, and the track carried power to it. And like there was a little cable that went around the circles with it that would spin with the train, like a functional train model that was a functional computer.
That would be very difficult to achieve.
I know.
Probably not impossible, but very difficult.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh no.
What did you do?
Well, look at my ship.
Oh, you didn't actually put the landing gear down.
No, I did. But because there was...
Weird. Hmm. Well,
Okay,
it looked like it was... It looks like it was right on the ground to me. Any landing you walk away from.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly. Okay, so apparently, and this would have been good to know from my contact. Apparently, I'm picking up drugs,
Oh.
which I don't really like because that ain't me.
You're not a drug runner?
No, I'm not. I don't like running drugs.
Why not?
I don't like
Because you get shot?
what is the keybind for lights?
I think it's and then I think it's T. Try T.
Ah, flashlight. Thank you. Yes. Are there any?
But the thing is, I think it's different for your ship than it is for when you're on the ground.
That sounds.
Which it used to be the same, but I think they changed it. Like the ship one, I mean.
How do I get into this damn ship?
There's a big ramp there. Where the little flares were there?
Oh wait, here's a way in.
Nice.
Is that a person? Those are people. Uh-oh. Okay.
This is really funny for me, guys, because I'm seeing what he's doing 30 seconds after he does it.
Oh no, did that drop? Please tell me that didn't drop.
Oh, man. Ooh. Nice. Oh, that's why that's happening. Okay. Oh, shit.
Okay.
You still alive there?
Okay. Okay, okay.
By the way, I mean, it's become just sort of a natural thing for us in Star Citizen, but them actually taking the time to make all of the gravity work properly is really cool.
Yes.
Having, worlds with different gravities. It's going to be interesting when we have a world that has more than 1G, though.
Yes. And I especially interesting that is that like the flight models and everything are going to change with that too, right?
No, they should, yeah.
Of,
Like,
of
whoa, I'm going
ships in
down
Atmo.
really fast.
Okay. None of these guys have weapons or ammo lootable for some reason, which is a bit of a problem because
You don't have much ammo left, eh?
I do not have much ammo left.
We got the armor.
Yeah, well, I can't use their armor.
Oh, man.
I mean, that's a cool helmet, but why do they not have ammo?
Very good question.
Okay, I know this. Oh, okay, there's a weapon.
You got one? Excellent.
And if I can see that other one. There's another one.
Ooh,
Okay.
the Ravager.
What have I got? I've got a Ravager, a Devastator, and a Ravager. So let's just go with that.
Sounds like you're gonna ravage.
Yes. Now, I don't know what I'm doing here again. What do I have to... Okay, there's some uncut... No, that's from the Freelancer. And there's two more in here. And I don't actually know... Oh, this is like just a dude. Hey, dude. Oh, crap. That sounded like a bad guy.
Oh, I'm greatly enjoying watching you do this.
Oh. It's given me some anxiety, let's just say that.
What is the French word for ravage?
Ravage.
Yeah?
No.
I didn't think so. No, it is. He's right. Ravager is the French word for ravage.
Ravager.
Ravager, yes.
Okay, I know I heard other NPCs here somewhere.
Worried about getting
I
shot?
can hear them running. Of course I'm worried about getting shot. What is this? There's so much stuff in here. This is one of those times when you're like, would have been good to have like another person.
Partner?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was working on it. Didn't work
Can
out
I
for
like
me.
throw it? I didn't pick it up. Oh no, I'm falling. Okay,
Uh-oh.
well, I'm okay because it's low gravity.
Yeah. It helps.
So let's get this one onto the Freelancer. Jeez. This is a little more stressful than I was anticipating.
Well, you did say it might be a bad idea. My God, does this game ever look good
Look,
sometimes?
yeah, look at this.
Watching your Freelancer appear out of the frickin'
the dust,
mist there. Oh. God,
and then
it
you
looks
get
so good.
you get on the other side of it, and the mist is like there's not as much because it's the light. Like
Yeah.
it's the light
the
that's
light.
causing the
Oh, so good.
And yeah,
Hey,
Luke,
guys,
you're
this is a
completely
really
right.
good game.
The shipwreck there is quite creepy. I don't like it. Can I?
Now, do you not like it, or you don't like it because it's creepy?
I don't like it because it's creepy.
That's what I thought.
I don't like creepy things.
Yeah, you got that uncut slam there. That's real good, man.
I
Good job
need
with the
one
jug
more.
running.
I need one more pack of uncut slam. Like this is a derelict Starfarer that's being used for a mission.
Mm-hmm.
And
No, this is like
it looks great.
this is like, yeah. As I was saying before, this is the game, right?
Yep.
You know, it's not all of the game. It's not done. It's not perfect, but this is it.
This is
Oh, nice. Your drop off point isn't super far either, which is nice.
yeah. But like this is what I want from Star Citizen.
Mm-hmm.
This ship looks so cool. Fully destroyed. Oh, there.
Yep. Oh man, yeah. Derelicts are a big deal, and well, I mean, in a game that wants to be this,
This guy looks
you know?
fancy. It looks like he's got a cape. Oh.
Cape Crusader. Oh, did you die?
No, but he did.
Nice. I'm about to
he
watch it.
he dead. Yeah, sorry, you're.
Oh. That was aggressive. Oh, and then he started to slide away.
I hate that I can't carry his armor in anything.
Well, it makes sense. Even though it's really annoying.
Can I?
I think you should focus on finishing the mission, David.
I'm gonna work on it. I wish I could, like, unload that. I'm gonna grab this. There
Yeah,
we
I agree.
go.
Citizen shenanigans. Once we get the creepy crawlies and the space spiders and shit, it's gonna
I'm not
get
gonna
real
play.
fun. It's gonna get real fun.
I gotta change that keybind. I keep hitting C to crouch and uncrouch.
Oh yeah.
Where was the door? Oh, it was at the front of the ship, wasn't it? I'm dumb. I didn't need to go to the back of the ship, but it got me an SMG, so that's cool.
Be aware that that's an SMG with like 15 rounds. Oh,
I've got 60 rounds.
60 rounds. Sorry, you were on a different gun.
Yeah.
I was I'm behind you here a little bit. Bum, bum,
I
bum,
mean,
bum.
I'm just waiting for you to find, like, be able to find a derelict floating in space and it's completely unharmed, and you go in there and there's just, like, yeah, creepy crawlies all over the bloody place. It's gonna be horrible and amazing and extremely frightening. And I can't wait. Right, it was here. I wonder if there are any more. I don't know how many of these guys there were. Or are supposed to be. Okay, it's upstairs more. Part of the problem is I do not know the layout of the Starfarer at all.
No one knows the layout of the Starfarer. That's why they're reworking it.
Yeah. It needs it.
It's
Well,
a maze.
They designed it back when they were like, yes, this is going to be like an FPS level, but I don't
Yeah.
think they did it well.
Well, I think they took that a little bit too seriously, right? People need to be able to easily find their way around their ship.
Well, and it's not even designed well as an FPS level, right? The corridors are all too small, and it's not easily identifiable. Like, one of the things about an FPS level, especially in a multiplayer FPS, is you have to be able to instantly know where you are.
Uh-huh.
Okay, there's a dude here. I'm gonna see if he's got anything on him. Can I search him? Why is it search and not loot? And it won't let me search. Okay, well that's nothing then. Like, where's the way up? Oh yeah, Luke, I agree. Aliens Firestorm is actually great. which I wasn't expecting. But I've only played a little bit of it, and I'm kind of sad about that because it's quite good. It's significantly better than I expected. Package it's that way, but
Mind your head.
where the hell are the stairs up? This is getting annoying.
You're almost there.
Yeah, but
You're so close.
there's no stairs.
There's got to be a way. Is it like a Jeffrey's tube or a ladder or?
I don't know. I don't see one. I don't see anything. Those are escape hatches. I don't seem to be doing any identifying of bodies. Like, I can't search these corpses, so I don't know.
Jump on crates usually is what Outlook says.
Jump on crates.
Maybe there's like a hole in the ceiling. You can jump on crates to get in. Up through.
I'll take a look.
Bum, 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 bum.
Problem is I don't even see any like holes in the ceiling.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, right there? No, maybe not. Crates, but no holes in the ceiling.
That's to the outside. That's no good. It's 40 meters this way.
Maybe you have to climb up the outside of the ship.
I hope not. That's downstairs. Maybe I have to go down to get up? That sounds like a Starfarer, frankly, but...
Sargarath got me. Amazing Galaxy Quest reference. Can you make a weapon? Look around. Can you construct some sort of rudimentary lathe?
What is this?
Oh, I
Can I
actually
throw
believe
it?
that David could make a rudimentary lathe.
Can I throw
Very
it?
capable. Galaxy Quest is the best movie.
It is a very good movie. Okay, this is an issue. Eric, can you look up the Starfarer layout?
Yep, that's what I'm looking at right now.
Wait. I think I found it. I found it. Never mind.
Okay, perfect. What was
There
it?
was, there was one small particular... Wait, maybe I found it.
Oh, I see that. I see that.
But this doesn't open.
There we go. It's got to be it.
Maybe there's another one. I'll check.
Can you like shoot it or something?
No, I think there was another room that looked like that, though, that I just sort of assumed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just assumed it was... That was it.
I saw that before, and I thought you just turned away from it so fast I didn't think.
I thought it was a bed. Oh, come on, can you
I
let me
see.
climb it? There we go. Okay.
Today I tossed 3 body crates into the cockpit of my Arrow for a mission.
I love that.
Oh, that's hilarious.
How did you fly with that?
Oh man, it was so funny being jammed in there with him. That's hilarious. All right, I think you got it now, right?
Yeah, I just got to find... It's over
Which
there.
room it's in? Gotta find that slam. Slamming it up. So how did I'm curious, how is it playing? I mean, I know you got lost for a bit, but in general, is it playing okay for this mission?
Yeah, it's playing pretty well. I mean, the AI are bad. I should have died
Yeah,
at
they
the
are.
beginning.
Yep.
Like, no
Yeah, I know. I saw
question.
that moment. I saw that moment. Um, yeah, honestly, I think a lot of the AI being bad is all the server. The
Yeah.
server just can't run fast enough and that's all down to server meshing stuff.
Yeah.
So, I
I'm
mean,
not
it's not that simple, but it's networking
I'm
things.
not worried about it,
Hmm.
you know?
No, I mean I know the AI is bad. One thing I noticed though, because we didn't play Star Citizen for a long time. The AI is bad, but it actually does stuff now. Do you remember for a long time that there were NPCs, but they never did anything?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, in most areas of Star Citizen right now, there are NPCs, and they actually usually aren't just T-posing. So, that's an improvement. Or standing on chairs.
I really want them to fix the interaction a little bit, but
Oh yeah, for sure. It's a work in progress. It's one of those like it sort of works right now. Ba-ba-da-ba. Why did you take the package that's not the slam?
well, I was trying to take more than one package, but that's going to take me forever, so I'm not going to. I'm just taking the slam. I was hoping I could like toss them, but my tossing ability seems to be very low right now for some reason. Also, I can't run. Like, I move faster crouched than standing, and I'm not sure why.
Roll your mouse wheel forward.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay. Well, they apparently just.
I
It's
think
weird
it,
that you move faster crouched though.
yeah. I think it might have something to do with my body being really, really cold.
That's possible. It is minus 76 out there right now. Oh, and that's
Look at
probably
the
why your body temperature is dropping
yeah.
pretty
You're gonna
fast.
see this in a minute, but like, look at the landing shocks absorbing as the wind moves the freelancer. This is insane.
Oh my god.
No,
Details,
Luke,
man.
I've never actually grabbed
Wow.
a tractor beam. I know I should, but I'm dumb.
Yeah, that's something that I need to play around with too. I haven't used it yet. Wow, that's amazing. The wind buffeting the ship and the landing shocks absorbing the.
Right?
Yeah, that was amazing.
Okay, well, that is my 3 crates of uncut slam.
Yep. Don't want to cut that slam.
Now, am I going to get intercepted and blown up by the UEE?
You probably want to turn off your flashlight before you start flying. It's the T button again.
Yeah. Am I flight ready? Oh goodness. Oh goodness.
Don't die
gear.
now. We've come so far.
This is happening.
Got to drop off that uncut slam, man.
Just got to get out of Atmo.
Thankfully, on worlds where they don't have much of an atmosphere, it's really fast to get an atmosphere. It's
Yeah,
like
I'm already out.
a few seconds.
It's
yeah,
great.
it's just a few seconds.
I know,
And
Luke.
then-
I
and
need to get a
then-
tractor beam.
And
But-
then we have Orison.
Yeah.
It's like, you're in the atmosphere of a gas giant. It'll take you an hour. Funny.
I mean, this has to be legit. I'm going to a research outpost, right?
I mean, they do research on drugs.
Yeah. Drug research is important.
Mm-hmm. Calibrating.
Oh.
Yay, you got the quantum this time.
Well, Eric, I'm sorry you weren't able to join me on this.
Yeah, me too. It would have been fun. Yeah, I'm
It'll happen
sorry.
again.
Well, I'm sorry for you that like you had such a boring partner with the podcast. Nothing's
this
working
is-
right now for me.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do some investigating.
Yeah, no. I don't even know where to start.
Excuse me?
What's up?
I've got 3 inbound missiles.
Oh, you're being attacked with a. That's interesting. Well, have fun fighting.
Fighting what?
The ground? I don't know.
No, this dude.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
It's probably part of the mission.
I am not ready to fight right now.
This is gonna be interesting.
How do I... Oh, fuck. How do I target? I can't see
target?
anything.
Outlook says run away.
I mean... How do I...
But yeah, probably better to get out of ammo to fight.
I'm trying. I just... The freelancer is not...
No, it's not nimble. Missiles are probably your best bet.
too close. The problem I get with the freelancer missiles is I'm always too close to the target.
Oh, it's an Aurora. Okay, well,
So,
couple shots and it's
2
dead.
Auroras.
Okay, okay.
My
Several
shields are
shots and they're
critical.
dead. Oh wow, you're gonna die to 2 Auroras.
Ah.
Ooh, nice. That's some good hits there, though. Yeah, getting into a turning battle when you're flying a freelancer is problematic. Nice, you got one. Wicked. Da-da-da-da. Do-do-do.
Oh, come on.
This is entertaining. Apparently only for me, though.
Okay.
You got him?
I got him.
Nice.
Sorry to spoil
Wow, this
everything.
is a... You... Sargareth, you live! Oh, man.
Ugh. You know what? I think this might actually be like. No, those were definitely not PCs.
No, they were... I think they're part of the mission because you're transporting drugs. They're probably trying to intercept you.
Yeah. I do not survive against PCs.
You know, this is a very good slice of Star Citizen that you
It
did.
is.
Like, you got ground combat, and you, like, had looting the derelict, and then, you know, space flight, and then a space battle.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
No, I agree. Is there like a landing pad here? Can I like call them and land?
Probably not, but you can try.
How do I call them?
Comms, same as...
What are they?
Same as always.
No, they don't appear. Okay.
No. Most of these little places don't have ATC.
But there is a landing pad, it appears.
Yep. You should be able to just land there. You're probably going to have to carry each of those 3 boxes out and drop it off.
Oh, the freelancer controls so poorly in Oh. In Atmo? Oh, I forgot. I didn't reset my viewpoint. That's not good. I don't actually remember what my keybind is to reset that. Was it this? No. This. No, this. Yes. There we go. Okay.
You got it.
I got it.
Someday they'll fix the freelancer.
Ugh.
And you'll be happy again.
I mean, it should be reasonably aerodynamic too, what with the silly wings on the sides, right? Like...
That was a good landing.
Thank you.
Oh man. You're an old time Star Citizen person when you still really appreciate the squishy landing gear because it didn't exist for so long.
Yeah, landings now are so much better.
Oh, a million times better.
We say that, but look, everything now is so much better.
Yep. Well, look at that entire mission you just did.
Yep.
Ow, fuck.
An entire mission, start to finish, in an hour.
Yep.
God, an hour.
I mean, at least 10 minutes of that was waiting for me.
That's true. Right, cycle.
And you also did screw around a bunch.
Drop off. I don't really like having to drop off each one of these three things individually. I feel that's kind of dumb.
Yep. I think it'll probably be something that gets ironed out. I agree, though.
No.
Oh,
No!
Sargreth, what's up?
Just the game's dumb.
David. You
What's
didn't have to
happening?
do anything after that. You just walk away from it.
It's gone. Did it? Oh, come on. I've never turned something in, so I didn't know that it would just be fine sitting there. I
Well,
should've
we'll
parked
see.
closer.
Yeah, that's something I always keep in mind now. Is I'm always like, I should try to get as close as I can.
I mean, I thought the landing
You're pretty
landing
close.
pad was
actually.
fairly close.
You're pretty close.
What was that?
Yeah, Sargareth. My entire computer crashed twice in a row, so I don't know what the deal is, but it was not having it. I didn't have any thermal issues. I do have a known existing problem with my CPU, but it normally runs fine. So I very, very much damaged the mental health of Citizen Shenanigans, I think. Explaining the current state of my CPU, which is pretty sketchy. But, I've been trying to get another CPU for a long time. There's one I'm considering grabbing. It's a pretty good ad on one of the local classified sites here, but
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm very
Like,
curious to see if this mission completes correctly with that first one being messed up.
this part, this bothers me.
What?
This.
Oh, the shuttling of stuff back and forth?
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Like
I know.
and I'm fine with having to shuttle it to your ship from, the middle of nowhere. But here, like,
Yeah, it's a rough
really,
edge of the gameplay.
they really should enable the landing pads, and then it can take directly from your ship if your ship is on the landing pad. Like, this is a bit.
It's a bit too much. I know. I agree.
Everything else in this mission was actually great. Love it.
Yep. It's rough. As I said, rough edges of gameplay. It'll come along. But you're right. That part is a little bit too manual, and it won't be very fun if you're doing it over like a long period of time. That's what they were talking about too, with like making it
complete.
Excellent. How much did you get paid for that?
It says 12,000 AUEC plus bonuses, but I don't know what I started with. Oh no, it just said 12,000. Nice. It didn't give me any bonuses. Why didn't you give me bonuses? I got attacked like 18 times. Yeah, Elwook, I don't really like... I don't like any of that. Sorry, Eric, you were saying something.
Oh, what was I saying? I don't know. That was pretty cool, though.
That was good. I liked that.
Mission.
Yep, that was a good mission. Unfortunately, though...
Now you're free to go and crash your freelancer somewhere.
I'm going to get into bed. Unfortunately, we are a little bit over time.
We are. That was fun.
That was very good.
Even though I didn't get to play with you. We'll play next week.
Yeah, we'll do another one where you can, and because I could have really used the gunner, to be honest.
I know. I was like, man, I could be in the turret right now.
It would have been great. Let me quickly see if I can do this. Because we're gonna head out, but first.
But first, what?
I was trying to see if anyone else is... If I can raid someone.
Oh, yeah. Not a bad idea. Who's playing Star Citizen right on Twitch?
But I never know how to do that.
Yes, you do. It's just /raid in their username. You did it last week. Or not, I guess it wasn't last week, it was 2 weeks ago.
It was 2 weeks ago. Elwook, you are correct. This was the most productive episode of Relay in years.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Actually, our first one was pretty good.
Yeah.
When we played. It had a bit of issues, a couple issues, but it was pretty good. Yeah, I know.
So,
it was,
I don't know anything about this person or who they are, but don't do that. Don't do that. Stupid.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to copy their name.
Oh, I see.
So /raid channel. Okay, we are going to raid someone. Come back, join us again next week for more of honestly probably this. Hopefully come and watch us Tuesday for some general game chatter, and stay safe. Stay safe.
Please do. Stay safe.
Yeah.
And have a great weekend, everybody.
Yeah, and hey, Sargarath, thank you for joining us. Thank you all for joining us every time. Thank
you all for joining us.
It's really nice to see you guys all.
I'm sorry I scared you, Citizen Shenanigans.
Have a good one, everyone. And now we wait. I said have a good one, but there's still 10 seconds. And I gotta say something and wait. 1 second. Here we go. Bye, everyone.